October 7th. Stand firm with the breastplate of righteousness in place. Ephesians 6:14b. The next piece of armor is the breastplate of righteousness. This term refers to what is deemed right by God and approved of in His sight. What does the breastplate of righteousness refer to? Some would say that it refers to a righteous life. As Barclay puts it, when a man is clothed in righteousness, he is impregnable. Words are no defense against accusations, but a good life is. While it is absolutely right that we are called to lead righteous lives, this is probably not what is meant here in the context of spiritual warfare. Paul wrote a lot about the righteousness that we receive from God. As he puts it in Romans 1:16 and 17, I am not ashamed of the gospel, because it is the power of God that brings salvation to everyone who believes. For in the gospel, the righteousness of God is revealed, a righteousness that is by faith from first to last. He is also clearly referring to the picture of the Messiah in Isaiah 59, where the Lord puts on righteousness as his breastplate. It is a picture of the Lord entering into battle in order to judge wickedness and bring about justice. When we engage in spiritual warfare, we are following in our Lord's footsteps. But do we dare to face the enemy with our own righteous deeds? As Dr. Ed Murphy puts it, the righteousness of God in this context is a power term. The gift of the righteousness of God to the believer totally defeats the enemy. This righteousness of God, in turn, transforms the believer's life. The result of experiencing the divine righteousness is a life of righteousness. The breastplate protects the heart. And that is what the breastplate of righteousness does. We are protected from the accusations of Satan, the accuser, by the righteousness that Jesus gives us by faith in His work on the cross. But we are also emboldened to enter into spiritual warfare, confident that God made Him who had no sin to be sin for us, so that in Him we might become the righteousness of God. When the devil looks at us across the battlefield, he doesn't see our sinful hearts. Rather, he sees the breastplate of God's righteousness, and he is already disarmed. Today's decree: we will stand firm in victory over the devil's accusations with the breastplate of God's righteousness over our hearts.